Did he have to learn?
I can't answer that.
What did he confess to?
He confessed to the participation of the commission of 4 murders.
When you say participation, does that suggest that anybody else was involved?
I'll leave that for you to determine.
You said that he admitted to being a part of the commission of the murders. Do you mean that he ordered them to be done by someone else, or
He committed or participated in the commission of the 4 murders.
I want to go to our attorneys, Brian Claypool, defense attorney, joining us tonight, as well as Kenya Johnson. Brian, why is the district attorney tonight, just minutes ago, disavowing or not confirming what the defense attorney for Cosmo DiNardo said, that a deal was struck and his client confessed to participating or contributing to the murder of 4 young men?
Gene, the prosecutor might be worried about the integrity of this confession. And what I mean by that is they hadn't even charged DiNardo yet with a crime, and they're interrogating him about an alleged murder. That's bizarre, and I think that's improper. Secondly, a big component that we haven't talked about here is DiNardo has a history of mental illness. He was previously institutionalized involuntarily. So why wasn't he subjected to some type of mental health exam before he was questioned by the prosecutors? If I was his attorney, and I'm not saying he didn't do this, but if I'm representing him, that's the first thing that I would have done to make sure that he's competent and able to even talk about what happened. So I think there's an issue here.
Kenya Johnson, your thoughts?
My thoughts are that the police are worried about the recovery phase, but the DA is looking toward conviction and gathering the evidence and preserving that trial if the evidence points toward the guilt of this defendant. And so he's looking at the jury pool, the evidence, things that may be excluded in evidence, things that may come out in the trial. Everything has to be done absolutely perfectly, especially in this type of case, so that no false conviction or that an innocent person is facing trial. So we have to look at the details, and it's prudent for the prosecutor to hold as much as close to chest until much of the recovery phase and the investigation is complete.
And if he wants to talk, and he's got his attorney, and his attorney is allowing him to talk, Brian, let him talk.
Well, Gene, look, I hate to put my legal hat on in such a tragic situation. I went to law school at Villanova, about 30 minutes from where this occurred, so I've driven through that area many times. But I have to put on my legal hat here, and I'm wondering about effective assistance of counsel. Why would any lawyer, Gene, allow a client to be talking to law enforcement without even having been subjected to a mental health exam?
And that may become a big issue, Brian. Brian and Kenya, we will be right back. Thank you.
You bet.